The AI war is not coming. It is already here. And it is not just ChatGPT versus Claude versus Grok. It is drones. It is targeting. It is chips. It is electricity. Right now, the most valuable resource on Earth is not oil. It is compute. For years, people imagined AI warfare as killer robots. That is not how it starts. It starts with software that helps humans decide faster. Who is a target? What is a threat? What should be hit first? And when the decision loop speeds up, war changes. Because the side that reacts faster can win. Look at modern battlefields. The drone is not a gadget. It is an industrial product, a disposable weapon, a sensor, a spotter, a strike platform. In Ukraine, observers have estimated drone usage at a scale of up to tens of thousands per month. That number matters for one reason. It proves the future is not one perfect robot. It is mass. And the United States is openly moving in the same direction. The Pentagon launched an initiative called Replicator. The stated goal is to field thousands of uncrewed systems on an accelerated timeline. Not prototypes, not demos, thousands. And Replicator is not only about attack. A second effort, Replicator 2, focuses on countering small drones. Because once drones become cheap and everywhere, defense becomes a crisis. This is what AI war looks like in reality. A race to scale autonomous systems faster than the other side. Now here is the uncomfortable part. When you scale systems like this, you also scale mistakes. A human can hesitate. A human can refuse. A human can ask for a second opinion. But software is built to do the opposite. It is built to act faster, to output a decision, to push you forward. An algorithm can flag a target in seconds, but it cannot feel doubt. It cannot feel consequences. And when speed is rewarded, the pressure becomes permanent. Act first. Verify later. That is how escalation becomes automatic. Not because anyone wants apocalypse, but because nobody wants to be slower. And this is not just theory. In 2024, UN experts publicly raised alarm about the purported use of AI and related military directives in Gaza and called for accountability, pointing to catastrophic civilian harm. The details are disputed, but the direction is clear. More conflict is being shaped by algorithms, and less of the chain of decision is visible to the public. So the AI war is not only a battlefield story, it is also an infrastructure story. Most people think AI is software, but AI is infrastructure. Factories of math, powered by electricity, and the numbers are getting insane. The International Energy Agency has warned that data centers consumed hundreds of terawatt-hours of electricity in recent years, and that electricity demand from data centers could surge rapidly in the near term. One projection highlights data center electricity consumption rising from roughly 460 terawatt-hours to over 1,000 terawatt-hours within just a few years. That is not a normal tech trend. That is an industrial shock. And the IEA also projects that global electricity consumption for data centers could roughly double to around 945 terawatt-hours by 2030, growing far faster than overall electricity demand. So, the AI war is also an energy war. Who gets the power? Who gets the grid upgrades? Who gets the permits? Who gets priority when shortages hit? Because compute becomes national power. If you control the compute, you control the advantage. And if AI needs electricity, it also needs chips. The most advanced AI chips are concentrated in a small number of companies and supply chains. That creates pressure for export controls, for sanctions, for strategic stockpiles. And once that happens, the logic becomes military, not consumer tech. This is why every government suddenly cares about sovereign AI. Not because they love chatbots, because they fear dependency. Because in a crisis, dependency becomes weakness. Here is the core danger. In war, speed is rewarded. In markets, speed is rewarded. In politics, speed is rewarded. AI increases speed everywhere. So the system selects for the fastest actor. That is how you get escalation. Not with one dramatic decision, but with thousands of smaller ones, optimized by software, approved under pressure. So ask yourself this. If a system flags a target in minutes, do you slow down to verify? Or do you act first because you believe the other side will? That is what out of control really means. Not evil machines. Human institutions that cannot afford to slow down. And the AI war is not just about who builds the best model. It is about who controls the infrastructure behind it. Electricity, chips, data centers, autonomous systems. And when those pieces merge, the line between tech and weapons disappears. So the real question is not, will AI take over? The real question is, what happens when nobody can afford to stop? Because in an arms race, stopping looks like losing, even if stopping is the safest choice. If you want to understand what's really happening behind the AI hype, subscribe, because this is only the beginning.